What's up, everybody? It's me, a rubber skeleton. And today we're playing Tales from the Ad-Lib. Basically, I just have ChatGPT give me a Mad Lib style story. And it gives me 15 prompts, and I just come up with some silly and unhinged things to throw in there. And then let him generate the story based on my answers. And then I'm going to take that story and I'm going to put it into a text-to-speech reader. I find it funnier to myself and, a bit more dramatic when I'm not the one reading it. And then we'll see. We'll see if we get something funny that comes out of it. That's the goal here. All right, so here's the 15 prompts he's given me. And let's have some fun. Go ahead and get weird. So here we go first. We have a name you'd never give a child. Grandma. I wouldn't name a child grandma. Maybe you would. No offense. An adjective that feels wrong in your mouth. I'll say hairy in a pubic way. Why not? 3. A mythical creature. That crackhead that looks like the boogeyman. 4. A household item that could be used as a weapon. We'll go with Uncle Larry's wooden leg. A body part. Uncle Larry's good leg. A number under 10. 6.9. Something you'd find in a haunted attic. A spooky ghost that tries to tickle me. 8. A verb ending in ing. Karate chopping. A strange smell. Toothpaste. An oddly specific curse. You'll keep hearing cats meow, but there are no cats. A celebrity that should never be allowed in space. Can't we send them all to space? I'll say Gary Busey. A fictional villain. Let's go with Pope Angry Man. A word you've never said out loud. A word you've never said out loud. Caucus. A place you'd go during the apocalypse. My super secret hiding spot. I'm not telling you where. Nice try, ChatGPT. Trying to get me when the AI apocalypse takes over. Something you'd scream in the middle of church. Let's go with hallelujah. Hallelujah. Alright, there's my 15 prompts. They're good enough. Perhaps the story will be better. So I'm going to go ahead and have him generate the story. Then I'm going to take that story, copy paste it into the text-to-speech reader. Alright, here we go. We're going to generate the speech. Hopefully have a laugh.
Tales from the Ad-Lib, Chapter 1, hosted by a rubber skeleton. It all started when Grandma wandered into town looking unusually hairy in a pubic way. She claimed she was searching for that crackhead that looks like the boogeyman, but everyone knew she was just there to show off her prized weapon, Uncle Larry's wooden leg. Clutching Uncle Larry's good leg in the other hand for balance, she muttered something about the sacred number 6.9 and disappeared into a spooky ghost that tries to tickle me, which, surprisingly, was not a metaphor. I followed her, karate chopping my way past cobwebs and a smell faintly reminiscent of toothpaste, until I was hit with the worst curse of all. You keep hearing cats meow, but there are no cats.
That's a terrible curse.
From the shadows emerged Gary Busey, who was clearly in league with the notorious villain Pope Angryman. The two of them were arguing over the correct pronunciation of the word caucus, when Grandma interrupted, declaring, "We must head for my super-secret hiding spot. I'm not telling you where." Before we could move, the church bells rang, and Grandma screamed at the top of her lungs, "Hallelujah!" which summoned something so powerful, the story itself refused to continue without a commercial break.
Wow. That was quite an insightful story, and I feel like I learned a lot. And I'm really glad that I did this, and I hope you're glad too. Thank you for joining us on Tales from the Ad-Lib. We'll see you soon. God bless. Hallelujah.
The other members of the crew are dead.